Dear learners, wishing you all the blessings and happiness in your life. Today I will explain fundamental quantities and including other quantities. In my previous video, I have mentioned these 7 fundamental quantities, and today I will explain all these quantities in details as well as other quantities also, like derived quantities and other quantities. So without further ado, let's make a start. These are 7 fundamental quantities, that is time, length, mass, electric current, temperature, amount of substance and luminous intensity. Time and length, it's very easier for you. Today I will explain what is mass. Mass is the total measurement of the amount of matter in an object. Again I am saying mass of an object is a total measure of the amount of matter in that object. So the mass and weight is completely different thing. It's not, there's some basic difference, like when we consider gravitational acceleration, then it comes to weight, that is W weight equals to mg, where m is mass. Okay, then comes to electric current. Electric current is the flow of charge, or you can say flow of free electron per unit of time, that is flow of charge by t, time, q by t. So its unit is q by t, its unit is ampere. Then comes to temperature. Temperature is very easier, so you can understand that the unit is Kelvin. Amount of substance, which unit is mole. Amount of substance, which SI unit is mole. Now what is mole? The amount of substance in which 6.02214 into 10 to the power 23 number of atoms or number of molecules, or you can say 6.02214 into 10 to the power 23 number of ions is present. That amount of ions or atoms are known as 1 mole. For example, a relative atomic mass of carbon is 12 gram. There is a difference between atomic mass, real atomic mass and relative atomic mass. Relative atomic mass of carbon is 12 gram. So we can say 12 gram carbon equals to 6.02214 into 10 to the power 23 number of carbon atom. And also we can say 1 mole carbon, or we can say 1 mole carbon atom. And this 6.02214 into 10 to the power 23 number is known as Avogadro number. And then comes to luminous intensity. Luminous intensity, it is quite uncommon to us, I think. The unit of luminous intensity is candela. Now what is luminous intensity? Luminous intensity is the total amount of light energy that is emitted through a particular direction per unit of time and per unit of solid angle. Again I am saying luminous intensity is the total amount of light that is emitted per unit of time and per unit of solid angle in a particular direction, So we know that energy, if per unit of time, is power. So we can say it is luminous power. We can say that, and we know that any kind of energy per unit of time is stands for denoted by power. So it is luminous power. So luminous power by solid angle. The unit of luminous power is lumen, and the unit of solid angle is steradian. That is lumen, which is denoted by phi, and steradian is denoted by omega, and lumen by steradian is candela. That is the unit of luminous intensity. Here per unit of solid angle, and it is the per unit of solid angle, and it is the luminous power. So we can get the point that what is luminous intensity. Now these are the 7 fundamental quantities, but there are other quantities. When other quantities are derived from fundamental quantities, then that is derived quantities. When we express other quantities using these fundamental quantities, then these quantities are known as derived quantities. For example, velocity. Velocity is the displacement by time, and speed. Speed is distance by time. There is a difference between displacement and distance. That is the scalar and vector. Displacement is vector quantity and distance is scalar quantity. That there is when direction is not mentioned or direction is not needed, then that is scalar quantity. When direction is required, that is vector quantity. So velocity is displacement by time, that is L by T. Displacement by time, that is the displacement, we can say length or meter by second. So these are derived quantity. I hope I can make you understand, and if you have any problem, please let me know in the comment section. I will reply it as soon as possible. That's all for today. Goodbye.